Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this week's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make these really simple flower bracelets. So these bracelets have been such a trend lately, and I think that they're so cute because since they're so simple, you can really layer them with like thicker bracelets or thinner bracelets, and they go well with pretty much everything. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make them since they're actually fairly easy once you sort of get the hang of them. So I've made these two so far, and those are the ties, and I have cut strings to make another 3 or 4 more, so I'll probably put them on my Etsy soon. And if you haven't checked it out, I'll leave a link in the description, and same goes for my Instagram and my bracelet book, which I'll leave all the information down below. So without further ado, let's get started. So for this bracelet, to make it, you need 3 colors. You need a color for the background, you need a color for the actual flowers, and then you need a color for the center of the flowers. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be using these 3 colors. So this one is for the petals, this is for the center, and this is for the background. So you're going to cut 1 string of each color, and in length it can vary depending on how long you want it, but I normally make it around 3 to 4 feet long, just so that I can have enough for the bracelet and the ties. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my string, and I'll be back once I do that. So here we have my string. I did forget to mention that the color that you're using, like for the background or whichever color you want for the loop, you want to cut about 3 to 4 inches longer on each side, and then just so that you have enough to make your loop. And I also went ahead and I just made a slip knot on my string just so that it keeps it nice and tidy so that it doesn't really get tangled. So to make this slip knot, I have a tutorial on how to make a loop. So you would just follow that instructions. You'd fold it in half until you get to the point, and then you just make your knot just like so. So now once you have your knot, you're going to go ahead and grab your clipboard and you're just going to put it on just halfway like that. All right, so I'm going to go secure my clipboard and then I'll come back. All right, so the next step is really just making a loop, and I have a tutorial for a teardrop loop, and I'll leave that linked in the description so you can go check that out. And so, but pretty much, just like a summary of it is you're just doing forward-backward knots. So I'm going to make my loop. I'll put a time lapse in because it can take quite a while. But if you don't know how to make a loop, go ahead and check out that tutorial. I talk about it a lot more in depth. So I'll do this. So here is my loop. Normally I get a lot of questions asking how do you know how long to make it. The truth is I honestly just stop and I fold it, and then whenever I feel like it's a good size I stop, or I would follow my strings all the way to the end, and then once my green string or like my loop string is aligned with the rest, I would just stop. So those are 2 techniques you can use. So once you have your loop, now you're gonna have to try and use this tutorial because the old one won't really work anymore. So I just put it on my clipboard, and so now I have to make this knot right here, just the first one, the blue one right there, because I have to secure my loop. So what I do is I take out the greens on each side. And so for this part, you can pick whichever side you want, it doesn't really matter. And you're going to make a 4, just like that, over everything. Then, I don't even know what this knot is called, so I'm just going to try and explain it the best I can. So you're going to make it a 4 like that. Then you're going to take the other one, and you're going to go over this string, and then under everything and grab it, just like that. And so when you pull it, it should make something that looks like that. And so you're just going to take that and pull it completely to tighten this. And then the second step would be, so first I went from the right, so now I'm going to go from the left. You're going to make a 4. Then you're going to make the 4 and then pull it through. And then you're just going to pull it. And so just like that, you've sort of made that loop knot right at the end. So this is just a nice, neat way to start off your bracelet fresh. So now you've completely finished your loop and we're ready to get started on the pattern. All right, so the first step is going to be to divide your strings in half. So you're gonna have 3 on this side and 3 on this side. Then you're going to take your petal color, so mine is red, and this is like the pink here, so it's like the color you want your flowers. So you're going to take the 2 reds and you're going to knot them together. Just a regular knot. It doesn't matter since it's the same color, it can be forward or backward. So you're just going to knot your 2 reds together, just like so. And then you're going to do a backward knot on both of the strings, the opposite color, and then over here the same thing. So you're going to take your red and then just do a knot outward on both of them. So for now it should look like that, just 3 knots. Now we're going to make the center. So for the center, instead of just normally knotting the 2 centers together, what you're going to do is you're going to combine all 4 of these strings and you're going to take out 1 of your center strings. So I normally take it out from the left, and then you're just going to make, oh, that pulled my ruler. You're just going to make a forward knot on all 3 of those. Just like that. So this knot, you made it on all 3 of these strings. So then once you do that, you can divide this center bundle into 2 and 2 again. And then you're just going to take your reds and then do knots, 2 knots inward on both the strings again. So on this one it's going to be a backward, and then on this side it's going to be a forward knot. And so you're just going to do these, and then in the middle you're going to knot it together. So just like that, that is 1 flower. The loop is looking a little messed up. There we go. Perfect. That's 1 flower. It doesn't look too good for now, so we're going to move on to the next part. So the next part is going to be this little separated part, the blue one, and then the beige one and the other one. So for that, you're going to pick 1/2, and then you're going to take your border color and you're just going to do forward, backward knots. It's this exact same thing that you're doing for the loop. So you're going to do a forward knot, and then you're going to do a backward knot. And you're just going to do this 5 times. So 3, 4, and then 5. So this knot is exactly like you'd be doing the loop, so you can go watch that tutorial again. And then once you have 5, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So just like that, we finished the entire pattern, but just to be sure that it's clear, I'm going to do it again. So right now we're right where we were back at the beginning. So you could just scroll back, but I'll do it one last time. So you're going to start off by taking your 2 petal colors and knotting them together. Just like so. And then you're going to do a knot on both the strings outwards from each side. So that's on the left. And on the right, you're just going to go like that. Then you're going to put this bundle in the center together and take 1 of your border strings, your center strings, and then you're just going to do a forward knot on everything. Then you're going to divide it into 2 again, and then do inward knots using the red on both sides. And then you're going to knot the 2 reds together in the middle. So just like that, and then you just continue it until you've reached your desired length. And once you've reached that length, all you really have to do is do your ties. So there's no special ending. After I do a flower, I just start my ties directly. I'm not doing any triangle ends or anything. And as for the ties, I just do one, so I divide into half, and then I do 2 and 1. So it's really up to you. That's just how I find that still makes it look pretty full. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped teach you guys how to make this bracelet. If you have any other questions, you can ask me in the comments down below. And if you have any other video ideas, you can also leave them down below. I'll try my best to do all of them. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.